Good evening. I hope you're all doing very well tonight. I'm going to count from 5 down to 1. When I reach 1, that is your signal to close your eyes and find a comfortable resting position, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your eyes. Find a comfortable place to rest. Tonight we'll be doing some guessing games, all with your eyes closed. So, starting off relatively simple, I'm going to count from 1 to 3, and on one of the numbers I will snap my fingers. So guess which number I'm going to snap on. 1, 2, or 3. Lock in your answer. And here it is. 1, 2, 3. Did you get it right? Moving on, this time it will be 1 to 5. And again, I will just snap on one number. So guess which number, 1 to 5. Lock in your answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was 4 that time. Did you get it right? Next we will do a number from 1 to 10. 1 to 10. So lock in your guess. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It was 10 that time. Very good job. And just once more, this time from 1 to 20. Guess which number I'll snap on. Lock in your answer. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And it was 15 that time. Did you get it? Nicely done. Next, we're going to play a game that we've never done before on this channel. And it is called Complete the Word. So I am going to give you the first half of a word, and you have to guess what the second half is, okay? So, for example, the first round, the first part of the word is star. Star. And you guess the second half. I'll give you a few moments. So it's star, star, starfish. Very good. Starfish that time. So you get the gist. The next word, the first half, is moon. Moon. So guess the second half. Moon, moon, moonlight. Very good. Moonlight. Next we have butter. 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 Guess the second half. Butter. Butter. Butterfly. Excellent. Next up is night. Night. And guess the second half. Night. Night. nightfall, nightfall, very good. And next we have snow, snow, and what is the second half? Snow, snow, snowflake, great job. You don't have to get them all right, but surely you've gotten one. Next we have note, note, and finish the word. Finish the word, note, note, note. Notebook, notebook, very good. And just a few more. The next word begins with rain, 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 and finish the word. Rain, rain, rainbow, very good, rainbow. Next is day, day, and finish the word. Day, day, daydream, very good. How are you doing so far? Just one more word in this game, and the beginning of it is sun, sun, and finish the word. Sun, sun, sunshine, sunshine. Excellent job. Okay, and next, we're going to test your internal clock a little bit. So when I say go, I will begin a 10-second timer, a silent 10-second timer. And I want you to say yes when you believe that 10 seconds have passed. And we will see how close you get to 10 seconds, okay? So ready? The 10 seconds begins now. 10 seconds there. Did you get it right? Great job. Next we're going to do 15 seconds. So just raise your hand or say yes when you think it has been 15 seconds. The time begins now. "15 seconds. How close did you get on that one? Let me know. Alright, and next what I'd like you to do is guess what trigger I'm going to do. So, I will give you two options as to what you might hear next, and I want you to guess which of the two options you're going to hear, okay? So, your first two options are mushroom tapping or pom-pom swishes. Mushroom tapping or pom-pom swishes. Make your guess in 3, 2, 1. If you said pom-pom swishes, you are correct, correct, correct. Alrighty, next we have either more pom-pom swishes or the ducks, the ducks, the ducks. More pom-pom swishes or the ducks. Make your guess in 3, 2, 1. pom swishes. Good, 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 good. Alrighty. The next round will be either wood tapping or fabric scratching. Wood tapping or fabric scratching. Make your guess in 3, 2, 1. Fabric scratching. Very good, very good, very good. Alright, and next we have either wood tapping or caterpillar. Wood tapping or caterpillar. Make your guess in 3, 2, 1. If you said wood tapping, then you are correct. Next up we have more wood tapping or the ducks, the ducks, the ducks. Make your guess in 3, 2, 1. If you said more wood tapping, then you are correct. You are doing great so far. Just a couple more rounds of this. And I do apologize if you hear just a tiny bit of background noise from the neighbors outside. But maybe you can't hear it at all. Okay, the next round is going to be either cork tapping or ducks. Cork tapping or ducks. Make your guess in 3, 2, 1. If you said ducks, then you are correct. Bonus points for Peaches meowing. Alright, and finally we have either caterpillar or flower rollerball. Caterpillar or flower rollerball. Make your guess in 3, 2, 1. If you said flower rollerball, then you are correct. And we're going to move on to a brief little memory test here. So, in that little game we just played, what is the first sound that I used, the first trigger? Do you remember which trigger came first? And I'll give you 3 options in case you don't remember. Was it A, wood tapping, B, pom-pom swishes, or C, the ducks? Make your guess. Lock it in 3, 2, 1. If you said pom-pom swishes, then you remember correctly. And now from our game earlier, where you had to complete the word, do you remember the complete word that began with moon? Moon. What was the second half of that word? Moon, moon, moonlight. Very good. And next up we have our word guessing game, where I write a word and you have to guess what it is. But briefly before we do that, I want you to estimate 20 seconds, okay? So just as we did before, I'm going to say start, and after that I want you to raise your hand when you believe 20 seconds has passed. Are you ready? And begin. 20 seconds. How close did you get that time? I'm very curious. And next, as promised, we will do our word guessing game, which is just a staple of these eyes closed videos. So today we will be doing the version where I give you two options as to what the word could be. So the first round is either forest or garden. Forest or garden. These words are written in all lowercase letters, and it is not cursive, okay? So listen closely to what I write. Either forest or garden. Here we go. I'll write that one more time. Was that forest or garden? Lock in your answer in 3, 2, 1. If you said garden, you are correct. Next we have either coffee or latte. Coffee or latte. Listen carefully. And again. Was that coffee or latte? Lock in your answer in 3, 2, 1. If you said coffee, then you got it right. Next up is either window or island. Window or island, and here it is. One more time. Was that window or island? Lock in your answer. If you said island, then you are correct. And now we have either morning or evening. Morning or evening. And here it is. And again. Was that morning or evening? Lock in your answer. If you said evening, then you are correct. Great job. Next round is either silver or mirror. Silver or mirror. And here it is. One more time. Was that silver or mirror? Lock in your answer. 3, 2, 1. If you said silver, then you got it right. And just 2 more rounds. How are you doing so far? The next round is either gentle or shadow. Gentle or shadow. Shadow. Listen carefully. One more time. was that gentle or shadow? Lock in your answer. If you said shadow, you are correct. Are you ready for the final round? It is going to be either whisper or weather. Whisper or weather. Listen carefully. And one more time. Was that a whisper or weather? Lock in your final answer. 3, 2, 1. If you said whisper, then you are correct. Very good. Very good. Now it's time to wind down with a game of Guess That Trigger. So, with your eyes closed, I want you to guess what trigger I have. Here is the first one. So, tapping, yes, but I want you to guess the object, or at least category of object I'm tapping on. Do you have it? The answer is the mushroom squishy, but if you got squishy or foam, then you got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Alright, here is the next trigger. Listen carefully and make your guess. You may recognize this. Lock in your answer. 3, 2, 1. If you said the pom-pom that you heard earlier, then you are correct. And here is the next trigger. Once again, trying to get as specific as possible. Here it is. Do you recognize it? Lock in your answer. 3, 2, 1. If you said a stress ball, I'll give it to you. But more specifically, these are the ducks, the ducks, the ducks, the ducks, the ducks. Alrighty, and this next one, I simply want you to guess what material I am tapping on. What material am I tapping on? Here it is. What material does that sound like to you? Lock in your answer. 3, 2, 1. If you said wood, then you are correct. This is actually a new trigger. It's the first time I've used it. keep your eyes closed. I'm going to describe it to you. This is a wooden mushroom. A wooden mushroom. And on the top of the mushroom, there is like a knitted fabric. I'm going to scratch on that now. So, wooden mushroom, fabric, wooden mushroom, fabric. Let me know how you like that trigger and if it deserves to come back, okay? And time for the final round. Guess what trigger this is? Listen carefully. Do you recognize it? Lock in your answer in 3, 2, 1. If you said the caterpillar or the slug, then you are correct. Very, very well done. Very well done. Alright, my friend. It is about time for me to send you off to bed, but I want to say thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you're new here, these eyes closed videos are sort of a staple, the bread and butter of my channel, if you will. So if you enjoy them, I make them pretty regularly. And please do consider joining our little family for more in the future. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed this, if it relaxed you and gave you tingles. And I will link down below a playlist of my other eyes closed videos for you if you're interested. Thank you all so very much for watching. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night, okay? Sleep well, sleep well, sleep well, and have sweet, sweet, sweet dreams, everyone. I hope you're all doing very well tonight. This evening, I would like you to follow my instructions, but with your eyes closed. So at the count of 3, I would like you to gently allow your eyes to shut. 1, 2, 3. Close those eyes. Let them relax and become very heavy. We're going to begin tonight with just a little warm-up, okay? So I want you to tell me if sound 1 or sound 2 is closer to you, okay? Are you ready? This is sound number 1. Okay, and this is sound number 2. Which was closer to you? Sound number 1, very good. And once again, which is closer? This is sound 1. And this is sound 2. And which was closer that time? Sound number 2, very good. If you hear some gentle noises in the background, that is my cat Peaches, okay? I hope you don't mind. We're going to continue with this, but you will hear a different sound this time. So once again, which is closer? This is sound 1. This is sound 2. Which was closer? Sound number 2, very good. And again, which is closer? This is sound 1. And this is sound 2. Which was closer that time? Sound 1, very good. And for this last time, you're going to hear 3 sounds, okay? So tell me which of these 3 sounds is the closest to you. This is number 1. This is number 2. And this is number 3. And which one was the closest? Sound number 2. Very good job. You did a great job with that little warm-up. We're going to move on to some more instructions now. So for this section, I want you to pick either soft spoken or whispering. Don't overthink it, but lock in your answer. 3, 2, 1, lock it in. So if you selected soft spoken, I want you to follow only my soft spoken instructions, okay? And if you picked whispers, only follow my whispered instructions. Got it? So I want you to count how many times you hear me snap my fingers. Count how many times you hear this duck. Got it? Ready and begin. And how many snaps did you hear? How many times did you hear the duck? Very good, very good. Now I am thinking of an animal, and I want you to try and guess the animal that I am thinking of, okay? I'm thinking of a color, and I want you to try and guess the exact color I'm thinking of, okay? Are you ready? Ready. Lock in your answer. Lock in your answer. 3, 2, 1. If you guessed whale, then you got it right. Good job. If you guessed aqua blue, then you got it right. Well done. Okay, so what I want you to do now is to just focus on this sound and ignore any other sound you might hear. What I want you to do is listen only to my shushes. Ignore anything else you hear. Don't get distracted. to count from 3 down to 1. When I reach 1, you can resume following all instructions. I'm going to count from 3 down to 1. When I reach 1, you can resume following all of my instructions. 3, 2, 2, and 1, 1. Good job. So we're back to normal now. How did you find that little challenge? I hope you enjoyed it. Next, we're going to play a little game called Finish the Word, okay? So for this game, I'm going to give you the first part of a word, and then you have to guess what the complete word is, okay? So for a little practice round, the first word is pan. P-A-N, pan, 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 pan. And finish the word. Pan, pan, pan. Pancake, pancake. If you got it, great job. So you get the idea of our little game now. The next word begins with sun. S-U-N, sun. And finish the word. Sun, 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 sun. Sunflower, sunflower. Well done. Good job. Our next word begins with T, T-E-A, T, T, and finish the word. T, 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 teaspoon, teaspoon. Very good. Well done if you guessed it right. Just a few more. Our next word begins with horse. H-O-R-S-E, horse, horse, and finish the word. Horse, horse, horse. Horseshoe, horseshoe, horseshoe. Well done on that one. Our next word begins with water. W-A-T-E-R, water, and finish the word. Water, 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 water. Waterfall, waterfall. Very well done. Are you ready for our final word? The last word begins with after. After. That's A-F-T-E-R. After. And finish the word. After, 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 after. Afternoon, afternoon. Very good. So we had pancake, sunflower, teaspoon, horseshoe, waterfall, and afternoon. Let me know how many you guessed right, and well done. Alrighty, we're going to take a little breather here. So what I want you to do is, as you hear this sound approach you, as it becomes louder, closer to you, I want you to take a deep breath in. So go ahead and breathe in. Good. And as it goes away, I want you to exhale. Continue breathing with the sound. Breathe in. And exhale. few more. Inhale through the nose and exhale. Breathe in through the nose and exhale. One last big breath in. Inhale and exhale. Very, very good. Allow yourself to relax. Next, we're going to play a little game I like to call Guess the Trigger, okay? So what you're going to do is just listen very carefully and try to guess what trigger I am using, okay? Okay, and try to be as specific as possible. Just do your best and enjoy this variety of triggers. So here is the first trigger. Listen closely. Guess the trigger. What is that? Lock in your guess in 3, 2, and 1. If you said nails, nail tapping, and rubbing the nails together, then you got it right. Good job, good job, good job. Okay, are you ready for the next trigger? This one is relatively new, but you may have heard it other places as well. Are you ready? Here it is. Do you have any guesses? I'll give you half a point for just guessing the material this trigger is made of, and a full point for the exact trigger. Alright, lock in your guess. Just do your best if you're not sure. Guess in 3, 2, and 1. If you said the wooden frog instrument, then you got it right. Good job. Are you ready for the next trigger? How are you doing so far? Here is the next one. Listen carefully, and no peeking, by the way. If you open your eyes, you don't get the point. Ready? Here it is. First of all, let me know if you like this trigger, this crunchy, crackly trigger. Okay, and now make your best guess as to what you think it might be. Lock in your answer in 3, 2, and 1. If you said a sponge, a crunchy sponge, then you got it right. I know that one was a little challenging, so good job if you got it. Are you ready for the next trigger? This will be our final round of this game, so listen carefully. Here it is. This trigger is rather specific, but I'll give you a hint. If you watched my previous videos, this particular trigger is in the shape of a cute, fuzzy animal. Do you have any guesses? Make your best guess. Lock it in 3, 2, and 1. If you guessed the bear face mask, then you are correct. That was a tough one, I know. No worries if you didn't get all of those right. That's part of the fun of this little challenge. So now what I want you to do is I'm going to make a series of different sounds by your ears, but I want you to only listen. You should only react and raise your hand when you hear me snap my fingers. So any other sounds, I just want you to listen, but when you hear me snap my fingers, I want you to raise your hand, okay? Are you ready? And begin. Name one animal that begins with the letter M. Good, good. If you said moose, then we are on the same wavelength today. Still listening for the snaps. Good. You're doing great. Very, very good. And you can relax now. Now I want you to consciously relax each part of your body, starting at the top of your head, Whenever I call out a part of the body, I just want you to relax it fully and intentionally. Your scalp, eyes, cheeks, nose, mouth, teeth, throat, neck, shoulders, let them drop down, let them drop down. Your arms, your palms, and each of your 10 fingers. Good. Relax your chest, your upper back, middle back, lower back, your ribs and your diaphragm, your stomach, feeling it rise and fall with each breath, your hips, your legs, and your knees, all the way down to your heels, your feet, and each of your 10 toes. We're going to have just a short moment of silence for you to enjoy this relaxation. And I want you to set an intention for a good night's rest tonight. Ready and begin. How do you feel? We're going to conclude this evening with a big breath together, and then an exhale, releasing all tension, anything else that you're holding on to from your day to day. So take a big breath in through the nose, hold it, and exhale and fully release. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that many of you are already sound asleep. That's always a win in my book. If you're not asleep yet and you're new here, please consider joining our little family. We have just the most amazing people in this community from all over the world. So join us. And thank you again for watching and enjoying this video. Goodbye, my friend. I hope you sleep well. Sleep well, sleep well. And have sweet, sweet, sweet dreams. Good evening, everyone. I hope you're all doing very well tonight. I thought we could do another edition of Follow My Physical Instructions. So these are very small guided movements that you can do in bed before you fall asleep. We're going to begin with our eyes open today, but in just a couple minutes I will guide you to close them for the remainder of the video. So go ahead and focus your eyes on my finger here and just follow it back and forth, back and forth. Very good. Now as my finger moves across the screen, I want you to breathe in. And as it goes back, I want you to exhale. Good, continue with that. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. One more deep breath in and out. Very good. Now I want you to follow my hands in towards your face. And once the screen goes completely dark, it is time to close your eyes. Keep following. Keep following. And close those eyes. Very good. Allow yourself to settle into a comfortable position, preferably on your back with your body as symmetrical as possible. And at this point, you can put your phone off to the side if that's okay. Very good. Now we're going to begin by bringing our awareness to our fingers, okay? Whenever you hear me gently tapping like so, I want you to wiggle your fingers, so just a very gentle wiggle. Good. And when you hear the tapping stop, you're going to wiggle your toes, okay? So wiggle your toes, wiggle your toes, wiggle your toes. Good. When the tapping begins again, wiggle your fingers. Good. Good, good. Wiggle your fingers. And wiggle your toes. Good. Fingers, fingers, toes, 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 good. Fingers, one more time. Fingers, fingers, fingers. And toes, 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 toes. Good. Now when you hear my fingers stop fluttering, I want you to bring your entire body to stillness. Be as still as you can. Good. Just observing how you feel now. Excellent. And now what I would like you to do is begin gently rolling your head back and forth, feeling the back of your head, your scalp, be gently massaged on your pillow. So just gently back and forth, back and forth. Good. Continue. And these movements can be as small or as big as you would like. So it could be that someone observing you wouldn't even be able to notice that you're moving. It's totally up to you. Good. Now go ahead and roll your head all the way to the left as far as you would like. And just take one big breath in here. And exhale and return your head to center. Good. Now roll your head all the way over to the left as far as you would like. And one big breath in here. And exhale, bringing your head back to center. And now when I snap my fingers, you're going to feel a gentle tingling on the back of your scalp. Ready? Now feeling a wave of tingles and relaxation, and feeling your head melt into the pillow fully and effortlessly. Very good. Next, what I would like you to do, if you can, if not, it's okay, but I want you to put your feet flat on the bed, gently lifting your knees up towards the sky, creating sort of a little tent. Observe the temperature of the air in this little tent you've created. Maybe as you lifted your knees up, you felt a rush of cool air come in from the rest of the room. Or perhaps you've created a warm little den. Just observing that now. Good. And whatever position your knees are in, perhaps you didn't want to make the tent, that's totally okay. But I just want you to slowly oscillate your legs back and forth. You can go so far as to bring your knees all the way to one side, doing a little bit of a twist, feeling a stretch in your hip. Or you can just very gently shift them back and forth. Again, doing however much or little movement you would like here. But just take them from left to right, very gently. You're doing great. And now I want you to bring your knees all the way to the left, as far as you would like, and just keep them there for a moment. If you're currently in a full twist, take a deep breath in there, expanding your diaphragm and feeling the nice little stretch. Good. Now gently roll your legs all the way over to the other side, swinging the knees around. And again, feeling that gentle twist and stretch. Good. And when you're ready, bring your knees back to center. Slowly allow your feet to shuffle down and put your legs back, flush with the bed. Good. So at this point, you're back in your original position. Just check in with yourself now, acknowledging how you feel. Now what what I'd like you to do is take some gentle clockwise circles with both of your wrists. Either small little circles, hardly even detectable, or you can do big circles. Just rotating them clockwise. Good. And now switch directions, rotating them counterclockwise. You're doing great. Just relax. Good. And now rest your hands down, palms flat on the bed. And bring your attention to your ankles, rotating them first clockwise, as much or as little as you would like. This is meant to be very relaxing and calm, so please adjust any movements as needed, okay? And go ahead and rotate them the other direction, counterclockwise. Noticing if there are any little clicks and cracks. That's okay, that's normal. Just be gentle with yourself. Good. And now go ahead and slowly stop your rotations, allowing the heels to rest back down onto the bed, toes pointing up toward the ceiling. Next, I want you to bring your attention to your right hand and take your right pointer finger and your right thumb and gently rub them together, creating a little bit of friction and just a really nice, gentle sensation. Notice how your fingers feel. Any calluses, or does it feel very smooth? Just observe either way. Good. And relax your fingers. Notice if maybe they're tingling a little now. Perhaps they feel warmer or colder. Next, take your right pointer finger and put it down on your sheet. I'm going to tell you some things I would like you to gently trace onto the bed, okay? So first, trace the number 4. Good. And now a smiley face. Perfect. And finally, a circle. Very good. Allow your right hand to gently soften and relax back down on the bed. And now bring your attention to your left hand. Allow your pointer finger and thumb to meet. And on this this side, gently rubbing the fingers together. Notice how they feel compared to your other fingers. Perhaps there's a little more wear on your dominant hand. Maybe they feel exactly the same. No matter what, just make a mental note of it. Good. Keep it up just a few more moments. And relax. Once again, notice how your fingers feel. Any new sensations, tingling, warmth. Very good. And now taking your left pointer finger, I'm going to give you a few things to trace with this hand. First, I want you to write the number 8. The number 8. Good. Next, I want you to write the first letter of your first name. Great. And finally, I want you to draw a star. A star. Very good. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Allow your hands to either rest by your sides, or you can bring them to meet on your stomach, feeling every inhale and exhale as your diaphragm expands and contracts. And next, we're going to scan over your whole body. So with each body part that I name, I want you to bring just a little bit of movement to it. Or if you would like to be still from now on, simply bring your full attention to that part of the body and consciously relax it, okay? So we're going to begin with the very top of your head. Just a gentle movement or full awareness. Very good. Moving down to your forehead, maybe crinkling it just a bit, and then releasing. Feel your temples melt. You can gently massage them in circles if it feels good. And now, gently relax your eyes, maybe scrunching them a bit, and then fully relaxing them. Moving down to your cheeks, go ahead and give me a little bit of a smile, feeling them tingle and prickle, and then relaxing them. Moving down to your jaw, maybe shifting it slightly back and forth, and then allowing it to relax. You're doing great. Allow the tongue to rest behind the lower front teeth, softening the whole face. Good. Now relax the back of your head, your scalp, softening it, releasing. Perfect. Your whole head should be so relaxed and tingly now, allowing it to relax fully. No tension, no worries, softening the brain. Good. And now your throat. Maybe swallow if you need to. Relaxing it. Feeling the cool air soothing it on every breath in, and the warmth being released on every exhale. Relaxing the muscles in the back of the neck, maybe rolling them out just a little bit. Very good. Moving down to the shoulders. Shrug your shoulders up toward your ears, feeling a nice little stretch. And then on the next exhale, allow them to fully drop and relax. Bringing your attention down to your chest now. Feeling your chest expand on your next inhale. And as you exhale, relax all the muscles of the chest. Moving around to your upper back. Gently pull the shoulder blades together, buffing out the chest, feeling a gentle stretch in the upper back. And on the next exhale, release and let go. Great job. Allow your arms to fall to your sides, maybe rolling them back and forth, gently moving the hands. And rolling out any tension that remains. And giving just a bit of gratitude for your arms, your hands, your fingers that do so much for you every day. So many intricate, small, and articulate things that we might take for granted. And gently bring the arms to a stop, relaxing them. Putting the palms up toward the ceiling, relaxing all 10 fingers, and letting them naturally curl inwards towards the palm just a bit as they rest. Relaxing the forearms, the elbows, the biceps, the triceps. Your whole arms just melting. Bring your attention back to your mid-body. Taking a deep breath in, expanding the mid-back and the lower back. And then completely relaxing those muscles on the next exhale. Good. With your next inhale, bring your attention to your diaphragm and your ribs, feeling them expand and stretch. And exhale, relaxing your whole midsection. Relaxing all the muscles in between the ribs. And now just bring your attention to your digestion. Good. And with one final big breath in, expand the stomach. And exhale and release. Very good. Your whole mid and upper body feeling so relaxed, just absolutely melting into the bed. If at any point you feel like it's time to drift off to sleep, you can tune me out and allow me to become background noise as you allow yourself to drift off into dreamland. Bring your attention to your hips, gently shifting them from side to side, or just observing them. Good. And bring them back to stillness, completely, consciously, intentionally relaxing the muscles of the hips and the lower back. Moving down to your thighs, maybe gently tensing the muscles or allowing them to shift back and forth. And completely let go, bringing them back to stillness and feeling them melt in with the rest of your body. Down to your knees, maybe gently shifting them back and forth like we did earlier, but on a much smaller scale. Or you can lift them gently off the bed and then allow them to plop back down. Being very gentle with your knees and all of your joints. And bring them back to stillness, completely, fully relaxed. And finally, roll out your calves, moving your feet from side to side, feeling the calves roll out and relax as well as the ankles and the backs of the heels. Good. And now bring them to stillness. Finally, to relax your legs. Gently curl the toes in, clenching the feet. In 3, 2, 1, relax fully. Your whole body should feel so relaxed now. Notice if you feel heavy or light, warm or cool. And now we're going to have just a moment of silence and deep breathing. During this time, just observing how absolutely relaxed you are, soaking it up. Our moment of silence begins now. Excellent. We're going to conclude with just a few waves of tingly relaxation from your scalp down to your toes. You're going to hear a gentle sound, and when you do, you're going to feel a wave of tingles and relaxation starting at your scalp all the way down to your feet. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Tingling down, relaxing the whole body all the way down to your feet, and again at your scalp you feel so tingly, so relaxed. And all the way down your chest, your torso, your arms, your legs, and your feet. One more wave at the top of the bed, down, relaxing, letting go of any tension that you're still hanging on to. Just one more time from the head, down, all the way to the bottoms of the feet, feeling so relaxed and at peace. If you're still awake, say thank you to yourself for allowing this little nervous system reset, for taking the time to consciously relax the whole body, even parts that you may overlook and not think about in your day-to-day life. Just sit with that feeling of relaxation and gratitude. I want to thank you so much for watching. If you're new and you enjoyed this is in fact a series on this channel. I do about one of these every month or so. Each of them is a little different, but they're all the same concept. I truly hope you enjoyed this. Please do consider joining our little family. I'll link below the physical instructions playlist for you to peruse if you're interested. Thank you so very much to my subscribers, to my channel members, as always. I appreciate you all so much. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. Sleep well, sleep well, sleep well, and have sweet dream. Evening, everyone. I hope you're all doing very well tonight. I thought we could do a long version of the word guessing game with your eyes closed. So I've done this in many of my eyes closed videos in the past, and I've gotten many requests to do a video just dedicated to this trigger. If you haven't seen this before, here's how it works. First of all, go ahead and close your eyes. Just relax. So basically how this game works is I am going to write a word, and it's up to you to determine by just listening what word I am writing, okay? We're going to start out actually not with words, but with numbers, just as a little warm-up, okay? So first I'm going to draw a number from 1 to 5, and I want you to listen carefully and figure out what number I'm writing. Are you ready? Now write it one more time. So was that 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Make your guess, lock it in 3, 2, and 1. If you said 4, then you are correct. So you get the gist. We'll do a couple more numbers to warm up before we move on to the words. This next round is a number from 1 to 10. And again, I'm writing the digits, not spelling it out, okay? Are you ready? One more time. What number was that from 1 to 10? Lock in your answer in 3, 2, and 1. If you said 6, then you are correct. And one more time. This time we'll do a number from 1 to 20 to conclude our little warm-up. So a number from 1 to 20. Listen carefully. Alright, and one more time. What number was that from 1 to 20? Make your guess in 3, 2, and 1. If you said 11, then you are correct. Great job with the warm-up. We're going to proceed with the words now. So the first round is going to be either bee or bug. Bee or bug. And here it is. One more time. Was that bee or bug? Lock in your answer. If you said bug, then you are correct. Great job. Moving on along, the next round is either sky or paw. Sky or paw. Listen carefully. And by the way, I'm writing in all lowercase, okay? Just so you know. So sky or paw, here we go. And one more time. Was that sky or paw? Go ahead and lock in your answer. If you said paw, then you are correct. Alrighty, next up we have either duck or punk. Duck or punk. Listen carefully. And one more time. Was that duck or punk? Make your guess in 3, 2, and 1. If you said punk, then you are correct. How are you doing so far? Do you feel pretty comfortable with this game? I'm sure you're doing an excellent job. The next round is either gold or foil. Gold or foil. Listen carefully. One more time. Was that gold or foil? Lock in your answer in 3, 2, and 1. If you said foil, then you are correct. Alrighty, the next round is either teal or blue. Teal or blue. Listen carefully. One more time. Lock in your answer, teal or blue, in 3, 2, and 1. If you said blue, then you are correct. Next up, we have shell or stalk. Shell or stalk. Listen carefully. One more time. Was that shell or stalk? Lock in your answer. If you said stalk, then you are correct. Next up, moving on to some slightly longer words, we have grand or match. Grand or match, and here it is. One more time. Was that grand or match? Make your guess. Lock it in 3, 2, and 1. If you said grand, then you got it right. Next up, we have advent or admit. Advent or admit. Listen carefully. One more time. Was that advent or admit? Lock in your answer. If you said advent, then you are correct. We're going to take a short little intermission here from the words. Just tell me if line 1 or line 2 is longer, okay? I'm going to draw 2 lines. Tell me if 1 or 2 sounds longer. This is line 1. This is line 2. Again, line 1 or line 2. Which one was longer? Line 1. Very good job. Now this time I'm going to draw 3 lines. Once again, tell me which of the lines sounds the longest. Are you ready? This is line 1. This is line 2. This is line 3. One more time, line 1, line 2, and line 3. And which one was the longest? Line 3. Very good job. Alrighty, moving on to the next set of words. This round is either March or orange. March or orange? Listen closely. One more time. Was that March or orange? Make your guess in 3, 2, and 1. If you said orange, then you are correct. Our next set of words are 7 and 11. 7 and 11. Listen carefully. And one more time. Was that 7 or 11? Make your guess, lock it in. If you said 11, then you are correct. Great job. Alrighty, now, if you remember in the beginning, we started with a warm-up of writing numbers. We're going to do the same thing now, but I will be spelling the numbers out instead, okay? So for the first round, I'm going to spell out a number anywhere from 1 to 5. So it could be 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Listen closely to each letter and see if you can get it, okay? One more time. What number was that from 1 to 5? Lock in your answer. Correct, that one was 4. Excellent job. We'll do that one more time, a number from 1 to 5. Listen carefully. One more time. Lock in your answer in 3, 2, and 1. If you said 3, then you are correct. Alright, upping the challenge just a bit. The next round will be a number from 1 to 10. 1 to 10. Listen very carefully. One more time. What number was that from 1 to 10? Lock in your answer. Yes, that one was 8. Very good job. And we will do that once more. A number from 1 to 10. Listen carefully. And one more time. What number was that from 1 to 10? Make your guess in 3, 2, and 1. If you said number 2, then you have a very keen ear. Continuing with this trend, we're going to do a number from 1 to 20. 1 to 20. Listen carefully. One more time. What number was that from 1 to 20? Make your guess. Very good. That one was 11. 11. And continuing on, we will do that one more time. A number from 1 to 20, okay? I'm curious if this is more or less challenging for you than the ones with just 2 options. You all will have to let me know in the comments. So once more, a number from 1 to 20, and here it is. Alrighty, and one more time. What number do you think that was from 1 to 20? Lock in your answer. If you said 12, then you are correct. You're doing great. Next, we'll do a number from 1 to 50. Almost done with the numbers here. I just love this part of the challenge. I think it adds a new layer of challenge to it. So, 1 to 50, here it goes. And one more time. What number do you think that was from 1 to 50? Lock in your answer in 3, 2, and 1. That was 20, 20, 20. Great job. The final number, I know these are tough, but you've got this. The final number is from 1 to 100. 1 to 100, okay? Listen carefully. Alright, one more time. Did you get that one? It was technically 2 numbers. Make your guess, lock it in. If you said 36, then I am highly impressed and you are correct. Great job. We're going to move on from the numbers now. The next round is going to be either normal or sample. Normal or sample. Listen closely. And one more time. Was that normal or sample? Lock in your guess in 3, 2, and 1. If you said sample, then you are correct. You are doing a great job. I hope you're enjoying this game. The next round is either century or arrange. Century or arrange. And here it is. And one more time. Was that century or arrange? Lock in your answer. Very good. If you said arrange, you are correct. Moving on along, the next round is either compare or contrast. Compare or contrast. Here it is. One more time. Was that compare or contrast? Lock in your answer. If you said compare, then you are correct. Alright, the next round is either creation or computer. Creation or computer. Listen closely. One more time. Was that creation or computer? Lock in your answer. If you said creation, then you are correct. Are you ready for the final round? For the win, the last round is either elephant or benevolent. Elephant or benevolent. Here we go. One more time, extra slow. Was that elephant or benevolent? Lock in your answer in 3, 2, and 1. If you said benevolent, then you are correct. Great job. Now it's up to you if you want to keep your eyes closed and drift off to sleep, or if you'd like to open them, go ahead and do so gently now. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to everyone who requested this be its own dedicated video. I've been meaning to do a video of just the word guessing game, so I really hope you liked it. Just a little bit of chit chat before I let you guys go. I've been having some troubles with my computer. You might hear faintly the fan running in the background. I have it as far away as possible right now, but just know that I am currently looking to get a new, or probably a new used computer, but something better than what I have now, so that things run a little more smoothly. Just been having some problems with it recording recently, but it's a-okay. I just appreciate you guys bearing with my technical difficulties the last week or so. Alright. Finally, I have been doing live streams, and I want to say a big thank you to everyone who has been participating the last couple weeks. So I go live on TikTok on Thursday and Friday mornings at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then in the evenings on those same days, on Thursday and Friday, I go live on YouTube at 5 p.m. Eastern, okay? So Thursday, Friday, 11 a.m. on TikTok, 5 p.m. on YouTube. I appreciate you all so very much. I'm kind of at a transitional phase right now, just in life and with this channel and in general, so I appreciate all of your support and your wonderful comments. They keep me going and motivated, and yeah, I think that's just about it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this dedicated video, and I hope you sleep well. Sleep well, and have sweet, sweet, sweet dreams, everyone. Good evening, everyone. I hope you're all doing very well tonight. I thought we could do another edition of Follow My Physical Instructions. So these are very small movements and guided instructions that you can do laying down. Gently close your eyes and keep them closed now. And just tune in with your body. We're going to take a couple of deep breaths to begin our guided relaxation. So take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Another deep breath in and out. One more time, breathe in and breathe out. Starting off, I'm going to just list off different parts of the body, and I just want you to gently move, even just the tiniest little bit, each body part that I say, okay? So we'll start with your fingers. Maybe you gently wiggle them. Perhaps the movement is so small that people couldn't even tell if they looked that you're moving your fingers, but you know you are. And relax the fingers. Now focus on your forehead. Maybe raise your eyebrows up for a moment and then put them down. And now your jaw. Maybe move it side to side just a little bit. Now let your jaw rest. Move your attention to your ankles, gently rocking them back and forth, or maybe going so far as to give them a few rolls in one direction and then the other. Relax your ankles, moving up to your knees, maybe bending them slightly and then letting them rest back down on your mattress. And relax your knees. And now bringing a little movement to your elbows. Again, maybe bending your arms a little bit. Maybe just rocking them back and forth on the bed. Relax them. Now bring your attention to your stomach. Maybe breathing into your stomach, allowing it to expand and deflate. And now bring your attention to your head and gently roll it back and forth, massaging the back of your head on your pillow. Just do that for a few more moments, softening your neck as you do so. Very good. Bring your head back to stillness. And now bring your attention to your hands. And I want you to gently clench them into fists, feeling the warmth building up. And then release, spread your fingers out wide. Feel how cool the air is. And now clench them again for a few moments. release, spreading your fingers wide again. And gently place both of your palms down on the mattress or the blanket or whatever is to either side of you. And I want you to gently press your hands into the mattress, palms down. Keep pressing for 3, 2, 1, and release. Pressing down again, 3, 2, 1, and release. Last time, press your hands firmly into the mattress. 3, 2, 1, and release. Now we're going to do the same with your toes. Go ahead and ball your toes up into fists, if you will, but just scrunch them and relax and spread the toes wide. Scrunch again, just for a few moments. This shouldn't be uncomfortable. And then release, spread the toes wide. One more time, clench the toes. Hold it for a moment longer. And relax. Go ahead and roll your ankles once towards the right and once towards the left, and then recenter. And now I want you to do the same thing we did with the hands, this time pressing your heels down into the mattress for just a few moments. 3, 2, 1, and release. And pressing down again. 3, 2, 1, and release. Last time, pressing down just a little harder, but not uncomfortably so. 3, 2, 1, and release. And now I want you to gently try to reach your toes up towards your head, so sort of a little hamstring stretch, but should be incredibly gentle. You may not even really feel a stretch at all. Okay, and then relax your feet. You're doing a great job. Let's take one big breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Very, very good. Do you still have your palms on the mattress? If not, go ahead and flip them so they are on your mattress, palms down. And now go ahead and try to raise your left pinky up off the bed, just the left pinky. Good. Now put it down. And now try to raise the left ring finger up. Even just a little bit. Good. And put it down. And now your left middle finger, lift it up. And put it down. And the left pointer finger, lift it up. And relax it back down. Finally, your left thumb, lift it up. relax it back down. Moving over to your right hand now, lifting up the pinky, feeling that tiny little stretch, and put it down. Now the right ring finger, lift it up, and put it down. Middle finger, lift it up, and put it down. Pointer finger on your right hand, lift it up, and place it gently back down. And finally, the right thumb, lifting it up and putting it back down. Feeling your fingers heavily weighted into the mattress. Now bring your attention to your shoulders and lift your right shoulder up to your right ear and gently put it back down. Same with the left shoulder, bringing it up to your left ear and gently putting it back down. And give your shoulders the tiniest little roll, forward, up, and back, forward, up, and back. Good, and just relax them. Notice how they feel. Good. And now what I'd like you to do is to bring a smile to your face. You don't have to show your teeth, keep your mouth closed, but just smile with your cheeks. We're going to keep that smile in your face for about 10 seconds. Three, two, one, and relax again. And we'll do that 2 more times, bringing a smile to your face, holding it for 10 seconds. Feeling your cheeks gently prickle and relax. And finally, one more time, bring a smile to your cheeks. Hold it. Feeling happy, feeling relaxed. And gently soften your face, allowing all the muscles to rest in their natural position. You're doing amazing. Take one more deep breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Very, very good. And now we're going to scan through your whole body, gently either clenching or moving each muscle group. The choice is yours, whatever feels good. But I will guide you through this movement, starting at the very tippy top of your head at your crown. Bring your attention there, either moving it around just a bit or trying to clench your scalp. And release, relaxing it down for the night. And now your forehead, maybe raising your eyebrows up, or just gently moving your forehead around. Good, and relax the forehead. And now your eyes, either rolling them around a little or gently clenching your eyelids shut, just for a moment. And relaxing them. Good. And now for the back of your head and the back of your neck. Gently moving the muscles back there or clenching them to the best of your abilities. And slowly release. And now for your jaw, either very gently, very gently clenching, or maybe moving it from side to side. Good, and relaxing the jaw. Allow your tongue to rest. Just gently suction to the top of your mouth and part your teeth just a little bit. And now the front of your neck and your throat. You could swallow, you could try to move it around, tense the muscles just a little, and slowly release. Your whole head should be relaxed, feeling both heavy and light at the same time. So relaxed. Good. Moving down to the tops of your shoulders. You can tighten them and scrunch them up to your ears. Maybe roll them out just a little bit. And relaxing them back to their normal position. You're doing wonderfully. Next, we're going to relax down your arms. So either tightening the muscles in your, I guess it'd be your deltoids, or moving them a little bit. Moving your biceps and your triceps, your whole upper arms, either clenching, or just maybe rolling them around a little bit on the mattress. And relax. Now for your elbow joints, no clenching here, just maybe hinge your arms a little at your elbows, roll them back and forth, and relax. And now for your lower arms. Excuse me. Again, either tightening the muscles or just rolling them around a little bit. And very gently release. Now for your wrists, you can maybe stretch them backwards or forwards, or just roll them a little bit. Good. And relaxing them back down. Now your hands and your fingers. You can clench them into fists again if you would like, or just gently wiggle them around and relaxing them back down onto your mattress. Notice how relaxed your whole arms feel. Good. Bringing your attention back up your arms all the way to your chest. Here, maybe you can breathe into your chest to expand all the muscles. Or you can sort of push your shoulders back, puff your chest out, and feel a nice little stretch there. But just some kind of movement of the chest. And very gently relaxing back to neutral. Good. Bringing your attention down to your rib cage. Take a deep breath here, expanding the rib cage, feeling each muscle in between your ribs expanding. And gently breathe out, feel the ribs contract and settle back into place. Taking another deep breath, this time I want you to focus on expanding the muscles in the mid-back and the sides. Breathing into those muscles, feeling them gently stretch out. And breathing out, relaxing them back into place. Bringing your attention now to your stomach. And I encourage you to place one or both hands on your stomach. Feeling your digestion happening and the transfer of heat between your palms and your internal organs. Breathe here for a moment. Okay, relaxing the ab muscles and the lower back. And gently sort of roll out your lower back, shuffling from side to side. If you want, you can go so far as to bring your knees up to your chest, hugging them in and stretching out the low back. If you're doing so, relax your legs back down now. And now moving down to your legs, gently rolling out your thighs, or you can clench the muscles for a few moments and then allow them to relax. Very good. And now for your knees. Don't clench here. The knee joints are very delicate. You can either just rotate them back and forth, or maybe you can bend them a little, let them fall back down on the bed, and do that a few times. You're doing so well. And now down to your calves and your shins. You can try to reach your toes up towards your face, stretching out the backs of the shins, not the hamstrings, but the muscles in your calves. I guess that is the hamstring. Good, and then relax back down. And finally, your feet, either rolling them in circles, maybe wiggling the toes a bit. You can clench the toes and relax. And when you're ready, settle your feet down into stillness along with the rest of your body. And just notice how you feel now after giving each part of your body the time and care it deserves. Let's take a couple final deep breaths together. Breathe in through your nose and exhale through the mouth. Breathe in again through your nose and out through the mouth. One final big breath in. Release any final tension you're holding on to. Exhale through the mouth. Well done. How do you feel? I hope that this practice was very relaxing for you. Hopefully some of you are already asleep or almost asleep. I appreciate you so very much for watching. If you liked this concept of following my physical instructions, I will link my previous videos of this type down below. Rest up, everyone. Please do consider subscribing or joining as a member of my channel if you would like to further support. I truly appreciate it. I hope you sleep well, sleep well, sleep well, and have sweet, sweet, sweet evening, everyone. I hope you're all doing very well tonight. I thought we could do something a little fun and different today. Tonight's game is Guess the Song, but with your eyes closed. So I'm going to count from 3 down to 1. When I reach 1, it's time for you to close your eyes, okay? 3, 2, 1, and close those eyes. Very good. So I have just over 20 songs for you all to guess tonight. And here's how the game works. I'm going to recite a line from one of the songs. I may hum or sing it, or I may just say it. It depends on the round. But it's up to you to try and guess both the name of the song as well as the artist or band who created it, okay? So you get 1 point for each. These songs are from very generally recognizable albums and from a variety of genres. So without further ado, let's begin. Round 1, here's the lyric. I've got 9 lives, cat's eyes. 9 lives, cat's eyes. What do you think it is? Hey, 9 lives, cat's eyes. 9 lives, Do you think you have it? I'll give you the answer in 3, 2, and 1. If you said Back in Black by AC/DC, then you are correct. I've got 9 lives, cat's eyes. Okay. Moving on to the second song. And forgive me, I'm a little under the weather, so my voice is not as smooth as normal. Here is the second song. Losing him was blue like I'd never known. Losing him was blue like I'd never known. Do you know? This artist is quite popular. Losing him was blue like I'd never known. Lock in your guess in 3, 2, and 1. If you said Red by Taylor Swift, then you are correct. Next up we have Mother, Mother, Brother, Brother, Brother. What do you think? Do you recognize that one? Brother, brother, brother. Brother, brother, brother. Alright, lock in your guess in 3, 2, and 1. If you said What's Going On by Marvin Gaye, then you are correct. Alright, here is the next one. This is the lyric. I'm just going to say it outright. I'm not going to sing it. You know, it seems the more we talk about it. You know, it seems the more we talk about it. Talk about it. Talk about it. You know, it seems the more we talk about it. Talk about it. Talk about it. Any guesses? This is a band, not just one artist. Lock in your guess in 3, 2, and 1. If you said Wouldn't It Be Nice by the Beach Boys, then you got it right. No worries, I expect very few people will get all of these right. Just do your best, okay? Here is the next one. Isn't she pretty? Isn't she pretty? Isn't she pretty? Do you recognize that one? Some of the lyrics may be more obvious than others. This is one individual artist, not a band. Isn't she pretty? Do you have it? Lock in your answer in 3, 2, and 1. If you said Isn't She Lovely by Stevie Wonder, then you got it right. Here is the next one, number 6, I believe. Little darling, little darling. What do you think? Do you recognize that? This song comes from one of my favorite bands. And actually, there's more than one song from them in this game. A little hint for you. Little darling, little darling. Lock in your answer. Make a guess, even if you're not sure. In 3, 2, and 1. If you said Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles, then you are correct. here's the next one. This lyric is short, but you may just recognize it. As a friend, mm-hmm, 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 as a friend, mm-hmm. Do you recognize that one? Take your time, hurry up, as a friend. Did that help you at all? Lock in your guess. Just take a stab at it. In 3, 2, and 1. If you said Come As You Are by Nirvana, then you are correct. How are you doing so far? If you're enjoying this little game, please do consider dropping a thumbs up so that I know and I can make a part 2 in the future. Okay, here's the next one. Running in the shadows, running in the shadows, running in the shadows. What do you think? Do you recognize it? And if you don't, let me know. Running in the shadows. What do you think? Make your guess in 3, 2, and 1. If you said The Chain by Fleetwood Mac, then you got it right. Good job. Here's the next one. This is a beautiful song. And here's your lyric. Maybe I'm just like my mother. Maybe I'm just like my mother. Mm-hmm. What do you think? Any guesses? Maybe I'm just like my mother. Lock in your guess in 3, 2, and 1. If you said When Doves Cry by Prince, then you got it right. Alright, here's one that I actually don't know off the top of my head. I'm sure I'd recognize if I heard it. But here is the lyric. She was married when we first met. She was married when we first met. I can't remember the melody for this one. She was married when we first met. Any guesses? Do you think you have it? This is one individual, not a band. Lock in your guess in 3, 2, and 1. If you said Tangled Up in Blue by Bob Dylan, then you got it right. Here is the next song. This is a good one. Ready? She told me her name was. She told me her name was. She told me her name was. Mm-hmm. Then she caused a scene. She told me her name was. Any guesses? Do you know this one? Lock in your guess in 3, 2, and 1. If you said Billie Jean by Michael Jackson, then you got it right. I'm curious if any of you have seen the Michael Jackson movie recently. I haven't myself, but let me know if it is worth a watch. Okay. Here is the next lyric. If God got us, then we gon' be. If God got us, then we gon' be. If God got us, then we gon' be. If God then we gonna be. What do you think? Have you heard that song before? If God got us, then we gonna be. Lock in your gas. You got this. In 3, 2, and 1. If you said Alright by Kendrick Lamar, then you got it right. Good job, good job, good job. Alright, here is the next one. The Ice Age is coming. The Ice Age is coming. The Ice Age is coming. Dun, 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 dun. The Ice Age is coming. The Ice Age is coming. Do you recognize that one? Any guesses? I live by the river. The Ice Age is coming. Lock in your answer. Make your best guess if you're not sure. In 3, 2, and 1. If you said London Calling by The Clash, London Calling by The Clash, then you got it right. Good job. Alright, this next one I have a feeling many people are going to get. So just listen carefully and see if you can recognize it, okay? There's a lady who's sure all that glitters is gold. There's a lady who's sure all that glitters is gold. There's a lady who's sure all that glitters is gold. And she is buying what? What is she buying? What is she buying? Do you know? Make your guess. Lock in your answer. In 3, 2, and 1. If you said Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin, then you got it right. You got it right. You got it right. You got it right. How are you doing so far? How many have you gotten? I know this is a tough challenge, but I'm sure you're doing great. Alright. Next we have Sprung from Cages on Highway 9. Sprung from cages on Highway 9. Sprung from cages on Highway 9. Highway 9. Any guesses? Sprung from cages on Highway 9. Okay. Are you ready? Do you know it? Lock in your answer, or lock in your guess in 3, 2, and 1. If you said Born to Run by Bruce Springsteen, then you got it right. Okay, are you ready? Here is the next one. Cellophane flowers. Cellophane flowers. Cellophane flowers. The girl with kaleidoscope eyes. Cellophane flowers. Cellophane flowers. Cellophane flowers. Any guesses? Do you know this one? Lock in your answer. In 3, 2, and 1. If you said Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds by the Beatles, then you got it right. That album has a special place in my heart. One of the first things I remember watching as a kid was the Yellow Submarine movie. If you know, you know. Okay, here is the next one. I don't know this one off the top of my head, but maybe you do. Here's the lyric for you. Stayed in bed all morning. 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 Any guesses? Do you know what it is? Log in your guess or your answer in 3, 2, and 1. If you said It's Too Late by Carole King, then you got it right. Alrighty, here's the next one. Are you ready? End of passion play, I'm crumbling away. 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 Any guesses? Lock in your answer, make your best guess in 3, 2, and 1. If you said Master of Puppets by Metallica, then you got it right. Good job, good job, good job. Alright, here's the next one. Are you ready? Take these broken wings and learn to fly. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. Any guesses? Do you recognize that one? Lock in your guess, lock in your guess. In 3, 2, and 1. If you said Blackbird by the Beatles, then you are correct. And I promise that is the last Beatles song. In fact, we just have one more on our list. Are you ready? Here is the final song. Excuse me while I kiss the sky. 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 Do you have it? Lock in your guess in 3, 2, and 1. If you said Purple Haze by Jimi Hendrix, then you got it right. Nicely done, nicely done. So, how many points did you get total? Perhaps there were some where you knew the name of the song or the artist, but you couldn't remember both. That's totally okay. Personally, I don't think I'd be able to get all of these right, but let me know how you did down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Spencer for sending me this list of, he sent like the top albums of all time, and so I just selected some of them and chose well-known songs from the albums for you guys to guess. So I love doing guessing games. I love doing these eyes closed videos. This is like the perfect, marriage of those two concepts, if you will. So let me know if you'd like to see a part 2, okay? And maybe you could even suggest some songs for a part 2 if you enjoyed this. Thank you guys so much for participating. I truly hope that you liked this. And yeah, I think that's just about it. Thank you to my subscribers and my members as always. Sleep well, sleep well, sleep well, and have sweet